I think it's such a cool idea. I'm about to pick up a set.
It's on the newer side.
Yeah, okay, so you said I haven't been
you haven't
under a
missed out
rock
too
anywhere.
much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it comes from Kuhn Rikon, which is a name that we know and trust around here at QVC. And this is a 12-piece food and container storage Stretchies. So we're talking about replacing that plastic wrap, the aluminum foil, and using and reusing these over and over again. So saving you money. All right, so what exactly are these?
So think of a shower cap for cut vegetables and fruit. So is that putting it as simple as possible? So they were created to stretch over half-cut fruits and vegetables, because how many times have we cut a lemon and there's that much left over? What do you do with this? So this is what I've done. I've been lazy and sit it on my refrigerator inside. That gets all nasty and bad, and you waste a lot of the lemon. You try to clear it up with clear wrap, and that doesn't really stay. Well, how about you take something like a Stretchie? You get 4 sizes. You pick the size of the fruit. You stretch it around the lemon. Pull, and look what happens. It's almost like a little flower. This is the outside skin, so you don't need that covered. There's what you cut, completely covered, keeping all the juices in and keeping this nice and fresh. So the next time, and look, it sits nice on inside your fridge and preserves your fruits and vegetables.
So again, saving us money, because now I'm not wasting the food and vegetables that would typically maybe get rotten in the fridge faster.
That's right.
Because they're not really protected. Okay, so this is me all the time.
All
a half an onion. And you know what
I'm putting?
I'm always putting them in the little...
the baggies.
Yes, the baggies. Yes. And that's a lot of money. I feel like I'm always replacing those.
And here's the thing, there's air inside of there too, inside the baggies. Here, you're getting a seal, so now you're not gonna have the rotting process so quickly, and it's not going to be sitting in, waters and air and all that, and it just sits beautifully on this. So that half of vegetable and fruit every time is great, I think.
Okay, so Mark Charles, I told you I want to get these. Upstairs, my producer Scott, he's like, I think I need these.
Yeah.
He wants to know though, do they fit a grapefruit? Because he's always eating half a grapefruit.
I will tell you that's the one thing that we haven't made that size yet. Now I want to show you what you get.
Okay.
You get 4 different sizes. We haven't, but it's funny because the request is a grapefruit and pineapple.
That's really
those 2
big.
sizes.
Okay.
So those will be the next one. This is considered the extra large, and you're going to get 4 of those. That's considered the large. You get 4 of those. That's considered the medium. You get 3 of those, and then the smalls you get 2. Okay.
So you don't have to pick any colors. We kind of give you the rainbow set.
Okay.
But can we just show ready? Yes.
Look,
all the fruits
how many
and veggies.
times have you cut open celery and you just take the top of the stalk? This actually fits. It depends on how thick your celery is. It fits right over there. Okay, how many times are you going to take? This is a smaller grapefruit, okay? It does fit a grapefruit, but why I said no to Scott full grapefruits, I've seen someone that are really large. So this is a regular, I would say this is on the small size grapefruit, so it does do an average size grapefruit. Let's put it that way.
He said it works for him. That's the size he eats.
That's the size he eats. Okay, great. If you're ever doing a half an apple,
okay.
Again, oranges and lemons work really great. There's the orange and there's the lime. How many times do you have lime left over? There's the limes. And of course, half of zucchinis, cucumbers. How many times have you just cut a little piece of the potato and having that rot? Peppers, if you cut a little bit of pepper. The onions we talked about too. Look at the size of this onion. We did this onion. Look at the size of that guy.
That's a big one.
And again, what I love about it is the silicone, which is, by the way, non-porous. It's never going to stain. It's never going to keep the odor. So this, whatever you wrap this around, put it in the dishwasher the next time you can use this on the grapefruit after you've done the onion, because it's not going to retain the odor or the stains. But, I mean, it stretches over beautifully. You don't have to cover the whole fruit or vegetable, because that's the outside part, the skin part that you never needed to cover, which, is okay. This is the part you need to cover, the open part.
Well, I love that you said, once I'm finished with my onion, I put it in the dishwasher and reuse it again and again.
Okay.
I'm not heading to the store to replace these over and over. So you're getting 12 pieces for $19.98.
I'm sure how good
this
these
is
are.
what many times I'm using plastic wrap or those baggies for.
Which you're going to stop now, but I want to show you how secure this is. This actually has a whole other world to it. Here's a glass with water in it, okay? And that's to show you what a great seal it's going to create. So it's not going to create, it's going to have all the air, it's going to be stopping, going in and out. Liquids, if it can do that, think about the fact of what it's doing to save all your fruits and vegetables. Now, let's go to the other side of the table, because after Kuhn Rikon developed it for this, we realized, wait a minute, this actually works on other things too. So the hard goods, I guess you would call it. How many times are you opening up a can, whether it is dog food, baby food, or any of that stuff that doesn't have the lid? Once the can's open, you can't reseal it, right? Now you can do that with this. It works on that. If you lose the lid to something, an odd shaped piece like a sugar bowl or a spice jar, this actually will seal that beautifully as well. If you have an issue and you have something like this little, you want to take this to work and this is a little balsamic vinegar dressing. Now you can actually have a lid for this little guy over here. You have odd-shaped items like you have leftover half and half of cream from a party that fits in a creamer. That'll cover that up. Any of the what am I saying? Bowls. Sorry, sorry. Like the little pinch bowls where you're actually doing spices or you're prepping your bowls. They don't have lids to them. These actually work over that.
Okay.
Big jars you lose. Remember the little blue guys I showed you? If you ever lose the lids to like a wine bottle, a sauce. Or olive oils, they work on that. That's what the little guys are for. Okay.
Well, let me tell you, in my house, my husband, he takes the top off and then misplaces them all the time. So I'm always seeing in the fridge open bottles, but they take on the smell and, and it's horrible. I'm like, you might as well throw the whole bottle out because now it's gross.
I couldn't agree more.
So
stop doing that.
I know. Trust me, and I'm going to be like, use the Stretchie. You're getting 12 Stretchies in different sizes for $19.98. And I just found out from Scott we don't have a lot of these to go around. So if you want a set like I do, you need to dial in, log on to QVC.com, or go to the QVC app to place this really cool invention. Thanks for bringing it to us, Mark Charles.
Great?
This is really smart.
I thought you'd like this one. It's a newer one, Kuhn Rikon.
Well, you've got more ideas from Kuhn Rikon coming up a little bit later in the show. But up next, we have something from Temptations that you had a